On the unassuming corner of New York City's West Village, there is the smallest piece of private property in all of New York City, and if you step on it, you're trespassing. New York City's constantly changing. There's always new projects being built, new buildings cropping up, and new subways being constructed. But in the 1910s, there was 7th Avenue, which was being widened in order to let traffic flow through. But there were many buildings right in the middle of this widening of 7th Avenue. One such estate was David Hess's estate, which stood right here. David Hess did not want to sell his plot of land to the city, but the city claimed eminent domain. That means David Hess had to give his land for market value. However, there was one worker in the city government who missed a little tiny plot of land. This triangle over here was not claimed by the city by eminent domain and was still owned by David Hess. It reads property of the Hess estate which has never been dedicated for public purposes. So what did David Hess do once he found out he still owned a little tiny piece of his original land? Well, the city wanted that little triangle, but he refused. His family subsequently refused for a few decades after that, until in 1938, they still owned that little plot of land and decided to sell it for $1,000 to Village Cigars, the shop that still stands here today. $1,000, that is about $2 per square inch for this tiny little plot of land that still the city doesn't own. So David Hess gave a big FU to the city of New York, and it still lingers on till today. So if you come over here, you can literally trespass on private property. Right now I am trespassing on the private property of Village Cigars. I'm Ariel with Urbanist. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring.